Here's one of the craziest stats I've read in the NBA this year. Teams are 3 in 1,640 when down by 7 plus points with less than a minute, and 2 of those games are the Pacers this year in the playoffs. This has to be one of the wildest endings I've ever seen, and after that Haliburton layup, Cleveland was only up 4. So on the next possession, Donovan Mitchell actually gets away with the travel. You can see he really never establishes a pivot foot, or if he does, he definitely picks it up. But he's able to get the ball out to Strus, and Strus is able to pull up and hit a 3, and the Cavs are up 7, and everything looks good to go to tie the series at 1-1. As a Cavs fan, there's no way you like the way that Rick Carlisle was looking at the clock here. Like, he was conceiving a plan, and he definitely thought that there was a way that they could still come back and win this game. Looking back on this, I think the Cavs have to regret being willing to give up easy 2s. If you don't know, the Cavs are willing to give up these 2s because obviously they're not 3s, and then also they're not stopping the clock and fouling or giving an and 1 opportunity. And quick side note, I know the Cavs are beat up. I'm just looking at this game situationally for what happened, but obviously they are tired, and Mitchell was doing everything he possibly could to try to secure this win. So to come back from down 7 with under a minute left, you got to have some crazy things happen. And Nesmith here kind of fakes like he's not going to go for the offensive board, and it's too late. Mitchell tries to grab his jersey, but he gets this nasty putback dunk. But here's the first misfortune for the Cavs, which these kind of things have to happen in these crazy comebacks, but it clearly looks like Nesmith's foot was within the 3-point arc before the ball was released, which would be a lane violation, and the Cavs video guys even confirmed this, but Atkinson was told by the refs that it's not reviewable. So not only is it 2 points, but also Donovan Mitchell gets a little banged up on the play, and from there on out, without Darius Garland, inbounding the ball became a huge struggle for the Cavs. So Donovan kind of has a tired and frustrated play where they finally inbound the ball, and he kind of swings it above his head and makes contact, and it's clearly an offensive foul. So after a Siakam layup and a timeout, the inbounding struggles continue, and Jerome tries to seal off Nembhard here, but he just slides around and picks off the ball. And here comes the second misfortune for the Cavs. I don't think that Donovan Mitchell fouled Haliburton on this play, and I think if it was reviewable, they would have said that Haliburton initiated the contact, but the Cavs had no timeouts, which meant they had no challenges. So the call stood, and the rest is history.
9 seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's going to let him play. Haliburton